This will be the 4th round of the November challenge. 3-0 trying to secure a spot in the top 8. It's going to be 6 rounds. Going first, which is awesome. Not a great hand. I'm not going to keep that, which is too bad. But, oh well. This I have to keep. Let me get rid of the squee. And the opponent also mulliganed. Should hopefully keep things from being too bad because this isn't a great 6-carder. No turn 1 play, no survival. But I'm not going to go to 5, so just hope for the best. Okay. Is it red? Yeah, it's red. Okay, it's not a great hand against this deck, but it's a good matchup overall, and I have Wall of Roots, which is really good. See if that Bone Shredder works out for me. Can't play it now, of course. They can respond to me casting it, and then I have to target my own creature. Love an answer. Interesting. Survival, yes. Okay, well, that helps a lot. How do I want to roll this out? I probably don't have Price of Progress in the main. Let's play the survival. Discard Elder, go get Squee. Yeah. And I don't want to double up, do I? As in, like, squeeze Genesis in here. No, I think I'd rather just have more counters on the wall. I guess I could have held off on getting the squee, but, I mean, it's not going to change anything about what happens. Let's see what we got here. Are they going to burn my wall? Or are they just burning time for no reason? I'm definitely going to block. If they want to burn my wall, then that is spectacular. I'm at 20 life. I mean, they kind of need it for something else right now. Well, I guess end of turn. Yeah, they could finish it off with a bolt. If they want to do that, that's okay. What do I want to get first? Probably... I mean, the choice is between Tempting Worm and just going straight for the Baloth. What would Tempting Worm do for me? I could get more stuff that way. I mean, I could get Tempting Worm and then play Shredder and then Worm. That would be kind of nice. No, I really don't want to do that. I'm too vulnerable with all the fanatics out. Yeah. I'm gonna get the Tempting Worm. I have so much life. I don't need the Bailoff yet. And yeah, it looks like they let me move to my turn, which is nice. I mean, I guess I'd be cool with it either way if they burned the wall or let it live. Let's discard Squee. Is it Wall of Roots that I want here, or is it Wall of Blossoms? It's probably Wall of Roots. A little bit of a difficult decision, but I don't think I'm going to regret that. Maybe I can just get Masticore in a little. Yep, that's 0 cards off the worm. Always good to see that. Not using Lavamancer in end step, which I'm not sure what the motivation for that would be. Maybe they have Incinerate and they need to have 2 mana alongside the 1 for the Lavamancer activation. Alright. Now, do I want to get Masticore? I mean, I could just wait a turn. But if I get Masticore, I'm not going to need Shredder anymore, so... Yeah, I guess logic of that makes sense. So first I'll attack with the worm. There's no way to fully clear out the blockers, this turn at least. I feel like they should have blocked. I mean, I guess they can always block later, but they only get more value from this if they actually punch through with a Fanatic. Alright, just doing one to the Lavamancer. I guess it is a bit of a decision to figure out how to use that activation. We're going to target my wall. That's fine. I want to dart it. That's okay. I will get rid of it. And should have targeted my other wall. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess they should have. Pitch this squee. Go and get Bailoff at this point. And yeah, if they go for a ball lightning right now, I'm just going to throw both creatures in the way. I mean, the fact is that I'm willing to just throw tons of resources at not taking damage, even if it looks like a bad deal, because I have the engine, they can't stop it. I am going to win if they don't find a way to punch through just massive amounts somehow. I wasn't expecting double attack. We'll see. Oh, they're going to go for my worm. Interesting. That's cool. I mean, burn is in short supply. They want to use it on the worm. That is wonderful. Yep, worm dies. Yeah, no reason to use survival. Stack these like that. Guess I'll just discard the squee. May as well keep it alive. I mean, they're 12 life and it has 4 power. Alright, I am going to regenerate it. That will remove from combat, but it's still a fantastic exchange. Oh wait, incinerate. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever had that come up before. I mean, I'm still absolutely going to win, but... Yeah, this does have more text on it, doesn't it? How about that? It's funny. Alright, get in for 4. It's sweet art too. I love that Incinerate. Actually, I love both Incinerates. It's kind of hard to tell which is better. Anyway, let's cash that in. What am I gonna get? No idea. Maybe I'm due for a Genesis now. I guess that makes sense. Right, and yeah, as much as I like being at actual 20 life, I think it's time to break that up. Oh, they just conceded. Okay, cool. Well, that went extremely well, despite my funny little misplay there. Alright, so board time. I have an extra tempting worm, which I've added recently. That should help a lot. And it's definitely a 4 naturalize matchup. Not sure if it's going to be 1 or 2 plagues. We will see. Therapy is going to go. They dump their hand fast, and I don't actually want to sacrifice any of my creatures. Hypnotic Spectre goes. Reborn Muse goes. Deranged Hermit is not very good. And then I have one more card to cut. What will it be? Maybe just the Shredder. I mean, it's nice to kill Lavamancer, but I can do it with Masticore, I can do it with Plague. And just the whole thing where they can, you know, like it's like last game. They've got like 2 Fanatics and a Lavamancer. They have 3 creatures in play, but if I play the Shredder, it's still not favorable for me. They'll just Lavamancer me for 2, hit me for 1 with the Fanatic, hit the Lavamancer for 1 with the other Fanatic, and then I'm, you know, like shredding my own wall or something. So, into the board. Yeah, that isn't worded in a way that makes it better at all. I was hoping maybe it would say like opponent's creature or something. So, yeah, nothing is going to be better than this, I think. I mean, I guess I could take out Withered Wretch and put in a Deranged Hermit. That actually makes some sense. I mean, it's nice to be able to go get one, I guess. It's more high impact in a game where I don't have survival. All right. I'm going to give that a go. Looks like the opponent's thinking their hand can't be very good if that's the case. They're going to 6. Nice. See what they open with. Hopefully it's not Jackal Pup. Oh, it's Jackal Pup. Alright, I'll have to figure something out. Play the bird, end the turn. Bird's probably going to die, but fortunately I do have a 2-drop wall. With any luck, they'll just play 2 more Jackal Pups and pass the turn. Creature Jackal. Got a cool Shakespeare quote. It is funny how it references the Dogs of War, and dog is a creature type, but but it doesn't have that type. Oh man, so whenever it blocks or becomes blocked, target opponent gains control of it. That makes it pretty bad at running into walls, which is cool. And I'm glad to have pulled a second wall here. I will gladly down its toughness by 1 to deploy these faster. Pretty good turn 1, turn 2. Yeah, cadet doesn't really work here. Probably should be boarded out. Because a lot of the time they've got like some number of creatures, and I have some number of walls, and if their number of creatures exceeds my number of walls, then they attack. And they get through with like 1 or 2 of them, but this just doesn't play well with that. Ball landing, huh? I'm going to block it with both. Oh, never mind. I'm blocking it with the big one, and then I'm blocking the Jackal Pup. It does make sense for them to attack with both of those. Yeah, I'm just soaking up the maximum amount of damage. Just gaining 5 life in exchange for a 2-mana creature is spectacular. Bad draw. That's alright though. I do have Baloth, which is awesome. And I have Plague, which could very well come in handy. I need to draw some action though. I need to get some more fuel. Alright, let's see what they do. They've got a lot of land. Once they exceed their 3rd, it's basically useless unless they have double Fire Blast. Scroll, nice. That's very good for them. Nice, useful play. They are hitting my bird, which is cool. They don't see that I have a black source. So, I mean, I guess I'm pretty happy to give up my bird for 2 life instead of just taking 2. Ooh. Alright. So, step 1. Attack. Now the question is, do I want to play the Plague? Or do I want to just hold it in case they... I mean, because I would have to downtick the Wall of Roots, which is kind of annoying. And I don't want to get caught by a Lavamancer producing tons of value every turn. It's like, what if they have Lavamancer, then they're doing Scroll reusable damage and Lavamancer reusable damage? I just don't want to walk into that. But then I still have it in hand, like, I don't know if they play like a second popper or something. Anyway, yeah, let's just drop that worm and pass the turn. Okay, let's see what they draw. Fortunate that they have a 2-mana burn spell, so they can't scroll and incinerate simultaneously. This would be a situation where more lands would actually help them. And actually, I mean, like, just my offense is really nice. Oh, that's too bad. They're going to be able to... I mean, it's really good that they're going to have to spend resources burning my Baloth. That's just a terrible deal for the opponent. Okay, so do I have any desire to use the plague this turn? Will that help me, or is it better to just hold on to it? Or do I just play it on Wizard? I mean, I might just want to do that, but then on the other hand, I have so much mana, I have nothing to use it on. Like, am I really going to be in a bind where I wish I played my Plague on Wizard earlier because I have so much stuff to do? Like, even if I draw Survival, I have to get a creature to go with it. So I couldn't even use that immediately. I mean, they might be... The thing is, they might be going for, like, Jackal Pup block on Baloth plus scroll. Then I choose between gaining life or killing the Jackal Pup and doing damage to them. I'm going to do this. I'm on offense. I'm just going to use it this way. Now they have to use real burn on it instead of a basically useless creature. Alright. So let's attack. And I'm going to assume Seal and Scroll on the Baloth. Then they're sort of really hoping to draw another land so they can Incinerate and Scroll on the Worm. Okay. Got them down to a pretty low 8. I mean, I could just draw badly and they could crawl out of it. That absolutely has happened in this matchup before. What? Did I misread that card? This doesn't make any sense. Do they think they still fight even though I gain control of it? I'm pretty sure that it removes it from combat. Maybe this is just their... No, they still have enough of a chance to for this not to just be a funny way of conceding. I think they just think it works differently. Because, I mean, they're not, like, totally out of it yet. It wouldn't make sense to just do that for fun. There's Lavamancer. That's actually kind of irritating. Especially right after I play the Plague. Got a blank draw. Not happy to see that. Whoever it blocks or becomes blocked, target opponent gains control of it. So they could block it with the Lavamancer, then just have it. So I'll attack with the Worm. Okay, and end. And what's nice here is that one of their best cards against me is Sulfuric Vortex, but with the huge life differential, it has suddenly become completely useless. Like, they just kill themselves after 2 triggers of it. So that's handy. Hopefully they get some dead draws too. Yeah, I guess this will just chill out on my side, waiting for an opening. Okay, so they're gonna probably, oh man, probably double burn the Worm here. Still no advantage to attacking with the Cadets. So attack. I can Lavamancer and Incinerate it. I can't even regenerate it. Right, may as well play that. Gotta hold one in case I, like, I don't know, rip Masticore or something. Okay. I am gonna block that. I mean, I guess I'll just hold that too. That way if I draw Masticore, I have some options. Maybe they'll kill the cadets. Nope, just going right for me. Drawing so badly though. Now they've got, of course, 2 reusable mana damage sources. This is what I was afraid of when I played the Plague. Of course, the thing showed up right after. That was not convenient, but that's okay. Elder. Sweet. I will gladly play that. I guess I'll play Waste. And then I will pass. Well, I want us to make them burn the Elder. That would be really nice. This is really not ideal. Let's see what they have. Just a mountain. That's a relief. Though I guess with this much reusable stuff, the mountain is not without use. But yeah, with them at 3 life, I can sort of threaten them a little bit with the Elder. Really just want to draw well. Oh my god. Alright. Let's attack. Nice. I am going to sack that. Really want a good card. Thin out some more of the lands from my deck. Can't possibly be very many left. Swamp and forest, I guess. Oh, wow. Alright. Okay. I'll just play a swamp and be done. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this, huh? I mean, the thing is, if I had saved it and taken out the Lava Mancer, I don't know. No, that still would have been way better if I'd somehow seen it coming. Naturalize. Alright. Naturalize is good. Really got to put the brakes on that scroll. Scroll did so much work. That's why I bring in 4 Naturalize. Fire Blast. Oh no. That is problematic. It's our highest impact possible. Well, never mind. Second highest. I mean, I'm just dead straight up. So, yep, I will concede. They might time out, but I'm not gonna like mess around and make them. They're playing oddly slow though. So that was an interesting game. I just drew horribly. Let's go into the board and see if I want to rethink any of this. Maybe I do want the second Hermit just to have something with impact. What would I take out? That's a question. I could just take out a bird. I mean, they get killed so easily. I don't know. I like that they draw burn, but yeah, that might be the move. Just for lack of something else I'd rather take out. Well, alright. Any desire for Wretch? No. It's basically like birds, but worse. It gets burned by a low impact burn spell, but it costs me 2 very specific mana. Yeah, I'll do this. Hopefully I get a good hand. Yeah, Hermit would have been really nice. And I do occasionally see games that go like that, where I just sort of stall out. Gotta have something that creates a high impact. Anyway, going first is helpful here. Ugh. Yeah, I can't keep that. This I can keep. It's actually pretty good. The opponent hasn't made their mulligan decision yet. I really hope they mulligan. Could use whatever advantage I can get. Alright, looks like they're keeping, so I'm going to keep also. And I'll get rid of the squee. Okay, turn 1. Dress. Interesting. Bolt, Seal, Reckless Abandon. They have 1 land. Do I just take the Reckless Abandon? Or maybe I take the Seal of Fire because I'm going to turn 2 Tempting Worm. That actually makes some sense. Say they turn 1 some creature, and then I play the worm. They can sort of double up burn on the worm more easily if Seal is involved. Yeah, it feels a little weird to do it, but I'll take that. Hopefully they just draw badly. They're in a pretty vulnerable spot. Yep, as expected, we have Lavamancer. I mean, they could Reckless Abandon and Mog Fanatic. No, now that they have a land, they can, and it's a fetch land. Well, I guess they could have done it with just a mountain. But they can Lavamancer and bolt my worm. unfortunately. I mean, it's nice that it soaks up 5 damage, but would have been nice if they, I don't know, had been forced into the Reckless Abandon. Huh. Do I want to play that? Yeah, I think I do. I just want to put a creature on the board. Right. Really need to draw well. Right, looks like they've got uses. Well, actually, they sort of ran out of cards in the graveyard. Take my turn. Duress. Yeah, I mean, I'll use it despite having to take a damage. Two Reckless Abandon, 2 Ball Lightning. That's actually very problematic. I'm in a terrible spot here. Probably gonna lose this match. Which is really too bad because like, that last game, it just sort of slipped away from me in a really frustrating way. No, this one I'm just sort of not doing anything. Just dead to Reckless Abandon. Alright, well, that's it. Oh well.